Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I am Van, and we are all the LFR family. Please excuse me for my energy level on this live stream because I just tested positive for COVID on today, and since I skipped an entire day without doing any content whatsoever, I said I wanted to go live, and I'm just now finding out through Lisa Marie. I saw her comment before she deleted it, and then I received the text as well saying that my guy Lou Valentino is actually going live on the exact same topic at the exact same time. So I don't expect to have great numbers tonight because Lou kills it with the live streams. But since I'm already here, let's go ahead and get it knocked out. Please do me a favor, guys, on this live stream. All of my live streams, my price of admission is just to hit the like button, guys. And if you're feeling extra generous, hit the share button below the video, copy the link and share it on Facebook groups, LinkedIn, Reddit, X, and everywhere. Shout out to all my blues. I really appreciate y'all pulling up. And shout out to Lou Valentino and the whole entire LV Nation. I did not know that you guys was going to be going live with this same topic, man. This is crazy. Look at God. Look at God. Well, we're going to try to mix it up a little bit. Make sure y'all go and watch LV Nation when y'all done over here, or make sure y'all come over here after you watch LV Nation. All right. So this joint right here is crazy how The View took a complete 180 because they used to love Trump. Now, here's a video to start it off, of Joy Behar talking to Rachel Maddow. And y'all already know Long Neck Maddow, she gets paid a crazy amount of money to talk for MSNBC. She just speaks for the left for MSNBC. That's it. It's extremely biased, extremely biased. She can give a damn about the entirety, the whole of the country, the whole of the nation. She just wants to push one agenda and one agenda only. All right, so let's play this joint right here. Listen to what they're talking about. This is crazy. And then we're going to play the other one that I would love for you to see.
Right. So you said recently that you thought that you, as an outspoken critic, could be a target yourself. Some people think that sounds overdramatic, but I'm right there with you. I think that he is so vindictive that he will go after, however he has to, through the IRS, maybe, or even through sponsors to get us off the air, maybe, or you. How seriously should we be taking that?
Just so you know, she's talking about Trump. He is so vindictive that he might try to get The View taken off the air. Joy Behar, newsflash, you're not that important. He can care less about The View. The View is not going to stop anything. The View is not going to stop him from becoming the 47th president of the United States of America. It's just not going to happen. So he's not going to use his resources to take you down. You're not big enough. What's the point? Continue with your show. Continue to do your thing. You and those ladies, y'all are doing a lovely job for your audience, for the people who appreciate the type of content that you give to them. But you're not big enough for Trump to try to take you out or take you down. But I'm glad you're feeling yourself, though.
Well, so I was asked, am I worried about me? And my answer was, I'm worried about all of us. I'm no more worried about me than I am worried about everybody in the country. I think it's bad to have somebody saying, give me as much power as you can in this country so I can use it to go after other Americans. So I can use it to go after these subhuman internal enemies and I'll destroy them. Like, that's just not a good system.
Isn't that the exact same system that they tried to use on Trump? He was the only president that got, I mean, well, look at everybody that is, he got convicted of lying. He got convicted of lying. All he did was paid his lawyer because some thought tried to come out and become famous because he's president all of a sudden. And she came out and said, oh, he's president. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tell our nasty stories. I'm gonna tell about all the nasty times we had, and I'm gonna try to ruin his marriage, and I'm gonna try to ruin his presidency, and y'all are gonna pay me money. I'm gonna sell books. I'm gonna do a movie, whatever they do. All right. So that's what they did to Trump. They raided his homes. They tried to get him arrested. They took $350 million in one court case from him. And this is ridiculous, man. So you want to talk about somebody using the system to go after somebody? You need to blame your boy Biden. That's what you need to do.
For anybody. And I don't think anybody's safe if that's the sort of basis on which he wants to get more power.
Remember when Nixon had an enemies list? That was a proud moment for a lot of people if they were on the enemies list. Maybe we need to turn it around like that.
Well, I think that if he decides that he's going to go after you or me or anybody who's well known, we have resources. We'll likely be fine. But I think there's a pattern where he picks out individual people and effectively terrorizes them.
Yes.
I mean, there's Stormy Daniels wearing a bulletproof vest to get into the courthouse, right?
Stormy Daniels is wearing a bulletproof vest to get into the courthouse. No, Stormy Daniels needs to take her ass home some damn where. She's not relevant to anyone but her family and her friends that love her. All right, to her church home and everybody else that care about her from a personal level. But Trump don't give a damn about her. He don't care about her. Why is she wearing a bulletproof vest? She can take the bulletproof vest off. She's fine. And if something happens to her, it's because of her own actions. Trust me, it's not because of Trump's actions. It's because she wanted to put his information out there. She wanted to hang his dirty laundry out there so that she can prevent him from becoming the president. That's it. And she got paid for it. So since she got paid for those dirty deeds, whatever happens next, it's completely on her. She decided to put her foot in that fire. That's what she decided to do. She's a grown ass woman. So ain't no way in the world we're going to try to act like we're protecting her all of a sudden, because that's what's necessary. But check this out. I ran across this Joe Rogan video where they was talking about Trump, right? Trump came to The View. He came to The View, and they absolutely loved Trump on The View. On The View, they loved him. And you're about to see for yourself. And we're going to have a conversation about it. But I also want to have a conversation about Ricky Smiley, the comedian, on his morning show, the Ricky Smiley morning show. He said, excuse me, guys. He said that any black people that you know that's supporting Trump over Kamala, block them, don't answer their calls, act like they don't exist. They're no longer invited to the party. So he put that information out there, and Dr. Umar Johnson came at his neck so daggone hard. It's crazy. Thank you so much for the super chat. He said, Brandon, walk away. Just uploaded a video everyone needs to watch. Thank you so much for the super chat. Now make sure that everybody watch that Brandon walk away joint, man. Thank you, man. All right, so check this joint out with me, guys. This is going to be absolutely awesome. I'm going to try not to do too much talking.
Hey, everybody used to like Trump. Like the show. You ever seen like videos of Trump on The View with Barbara Walters back when they liked him? You ever seen that?
Yes, but I can't remember what you're referring to.
You should see it because it's bonkers. This is it. Watch this. This is bonkers. Go full screen. This is literally bonkers.
Real estate mogul and a television star. But does he really want to add president of the United States to his resume? A lot of people would like him to. Please, let's find out. And please welcome my friend, Donald Trump.
My friend.
Watch this. Just watch this. This is nuts. We're in an alternative universe. Okay? Because this is not that long ago.
Go standing O.
Bro, watch this. Just watch how this goes. Watch this. So she's a Republican. That's easy.
Yep.
But everybody else.
Look at Joy. Can't wait to get a hug in.
Yeah, everyone's hugging. Look at this. Look at this. Kisses, hugs, kisses to Whoopi. Everybody hugs and kisses. Even Joy Behar. Hugs and kisses.
Even Joy Behar hugs and kisses.
See? Now watch this.
So I'm going to take you at your word that you have not decided yet when you're going to run, but you're thinking about it and you've expressed some of your views, which are controversial and in many ways, but
not to her.
Well, not to her. Okay, you're a Republican, but let's say that you do decide in the spring, right? And your ideas resonate so much. On the other hand, we saw Newt Gingrich apologizing for his marriages and divorces. You've had 3 marriages, 2 sort of uncomfortable divorces. Do you think
not really. They were very comfortable.
Well, we won't review all that. Do you think
getting laughs right away?
That would bother anybody?
I think the country is doing so badly. They want somebody that's going to help it. I think the country is never been in a position like it is right now. It's being ripped off by every nation, every intelligent nation in the world, whether it's China. They're taking our jobs, they're making all our product, and then they loan us back the money, we pay them interest.
That is
whether
crazy.
It's OPEC.
What's wild is even then, this was in 2015, even then, he had the same posture. He had the same policies that he was discussing. They always say, Kamala, how can Kamala discuss her policies when she's not in office yet? She's going to discuss all of her policies during the DNC, which is complete BS, because he came into the office knowing exactly what he wanted to fix, point after point after point after point, and they was eating it up. Some of the things they weren't vibing with, obviously, because they are more left-leaning than they are right-leaning. But he was on point way back then. Even y'all remember when he was younger too, when he was on Oprah Winfrey show. He was on Oprah Winfrey show, and he was still saying the same type of points, like if I become president or somebody need to become president to do A, B, C, D, and E. And he's still talking the same way. So I don't understand when they decided to do this complete 180 on this brother and give up on him, man. Okay, let's continue. Let's see how lovey-dovey they are. He even hugged Joy Behar. The camera pointed away from that part, but watch how she's all leaning on. She's all leaning in.
They're taking our jobs. They're making all our product, and then they loan us back the money. We pay them interest.
That is
whether
crazy.
it's OPEC.
That's crazy.
OPEC, which
Look
is
at this. Watch
having
this.
a field day right now. How about the Arab League? They say we want you to go in and attack Libya. These are the wealthiest countries in the world. Why aren't they paying us?
Okay,
Why
so
aren't
then they change
so
their
I agree with
minds
that,
also.
but you didn't
So,
answer my question.
no, I did answer your question.
What would
I really
you
think
it won't
people.
matter?
I think maybe 10 years ago it would have mattered. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
The fact is, I think people want somebody now that's going to protect them and protect this country, because we're not going to be a great country for long if we keep going the way we're going right now.
If you,
And they clapped. They actually clapped when he said that. He still says the same thing. What happened? He's still saying the same thing. And when he got into office, he did what he said he would do. Why do they hate him so much? I don't get that part, man.
The audience cheers.
Yeah.
When we have France leading the charge, okay? France, this is our new leader. By the way, they led for about 2 hours. After that, nobody's seen them. I don't know if you know that.
Closer
Or not.
than geographically, so they
Let me
should.
just ask a follow-up question to that.
lead is the point.
Let me just ask
instead
a
of the other way.
follow-up question to that. Let's say you run. You've given a lot of thought for this. Who would you like as your vice president? Possibly Sarah Palin?
Well, I think it's far too early even to discuss that. I'm going to make a decision sometime prior to June. I'm thinking about it very strongly. I think I'd do a really good job. I think I'd protect this country like it's not being protected. It's funny. So many of the things I say, now politicians are saying, hey, that's right. Why aren't they paying us? If you look at North Korea, South Korea, we're protecting South Korea. They're making a fortune. Let's call it hundreds of billions of dollars of profit on us. We have 25,000 soldiers over there protecting them. They don't pay us. Why are they paying us?
You'd be treating this like a business.
No, a business with heart.
Okay.
Believe me.
And if he would not have said that heart part, I would have been fine with it. Trump, you ain't got to say with heart. We know you got a heart. We know you love people. We know all the people you done looked out for before. That right there was like, oh, so you treating this like a business. Well, if you go look at the United States of America, you will see that it's registered as a business. It's actually registered as a business. Feel free to go to look for yourself. I'm just saying. So the fact that he does treat it like a business shows the amount of respect that he has for the country as a whole. He understands that this empire has to continue to thrive in order for us all to be safer, in order for us all to be able to eat and do well, in order for us to take care of veterans, to take care of people who don't have, to take care of people who are in bad situations, to take care of immigrants once they go through the right steps to become legal citizens. You know what I mean? So in order for our country to be able to help out so many people the same way that the liberals act like they want to help out everyone, we got to treat this country as a business. We got to be responsible. How can we do this if we're not responsible? If we're not responsible, then our country goes down the drain. It goes down the tubes. So I'm glad that he's speaking to them the way that he's supposed to. Okay, let's continue.
There's a lot of heart. It's a business, but it's also a business with heart. We will destroy this country. It won't be a war if the economics of this country keep going the way they're going. We're not going to have a country.
You're kind of a social liberal, Donald. You know, you're a social liberal. Could you actually get the base to vote for you in the primary?
Well, every poll is saying that I'm the one that does the best.
They
You know,
do.
they're doing polls.
They actually have you a higher approval rating than Mitt Romney, Tim Pawlenty, John Boehner. But out of those,
So let's just pause and think. Just
he's very poised. He's
but
listening.
Just
He's
grasp
like,
the 180
yeah.
that the media has taken on him since he decided to be president.
Yeah.
Now I know y'all don't really care for Joe Rogan anymore because he's decided to run with RFK. I got you on that, but I want y'all to just hear what he says right here. Just listen to what he says in this one point that he says about the 180. This is very important because it just shows how two-faced they are. It shows how fake they are. He never started throwing shots at them until they started throwing shots at him. And Trump ain't no punk. So I guess they felt some type of way, like, oh, we're the media. How can he say something back to us? Because y'all are people just like he is. He's not a punk at all. At all. And I'm sure he will still interview with them. I'm sure when he walks inside of their building, he will still give all of them hugs and kisses, whoever stands up for one, because that's just his style. But watch this.
Pause and think. Just
he's very poised. He's listening. He's
grasp
like,
the 180 that the media has taken on him since he decided to be president.
Yeah.
When you see the machine go after a guy, we've never seen the machine go after someone as bold-faced. You know, the prosecutions, the Russiagate stuff on television every night, all of it. And then to see just a few years ago, they loved him.
Yeah.
That's how it is. People were daggone, they would give you their ass to kiss as soon as they no longer agree with you. As soon as it's no longer popular for people to listen to you anymore, or they've already decided as a collective to shut you up and shut you down, then that's just what it is. Before we play this, excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. For people who just now pulled in, I want y'all to do me a favor, hit the like button and share this bad boy if you could. And I tested positive for COVID. So did my entire family. My wife tested positive first. We came back from a cruise on the Royal Caribbean. We went to the Bahamas, a couple of beaches. It was an absolute blast. But we came back sick. And so did a lot of her cousins that were also on the cruise as well. We heard back from them when they got to their homes that they were sick and they tested positive, and so did we. So you're going to hear me coughing and some other things, but I'm going to try not to do too much talking. But I do want y'all to hear something. So there's a whole bunch of people out here that's saying that they're trying to beat the Kamala drum so that it can make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. She's a beautiful young lady. I mean, well, she's not young. I mean, well, she's not old either. Well, 60s. So she's a beautiful lady, right? But president, is she ready to be president? My answer is no. My answer is no. And the reason why my answer is no, especially in comparison to Trump, is because he's just the better choice overall. 1000%. He's a far better choice. But with her saying things like this that I'm about to play for y'all, you're going to understand why she's not ready to be president at all, man. Listen to what she says about terrorism and the border, and how she does not have a grasp of the thing that she's supposed to have been responsible for, as the borders are.
We don't need to build a wall. And by definition, just plain speak, basic English language definition, it is not an emergency.
You know, he talks about this wall. I always say, let me know how high it is. If it's 25 feet, then I'll invest in the 30-foot ladder.
To suggest that we have to build a wall across our southern border because there are terrorists who are trying to invade the country, it couldn't be farther from the truth. It couldn't be farther from the truth.
Out of the terror arrests across the country, we've learned several men with suspected ties to ISIS living in the U.S. have been taken into custody.
Sources familiar with the matter tell us the men crossed the southern border, some over a year ago.
Almost 100 people on the terrorist watch list were released into the U.S. by the Biden administration during a 3-year period.
Tonight, an alarming development in the border crisis. Among the record number of migrants crossing the southern border was a member of an Afghan terror organization.
We are learning that under the Biden and Harris administration, the Border Patrol agents encountered at least 375 illegal migrants on the terror watch list right on the southern border. But what's more shocking is at least 99 of these individuals were actually released into American communities, includes at least 2,000 Afghan nationals, 33,000 Chinese nationals, 551 Iranian nationals, 520 Syrian nationals, and 3,000 Uzbek.
Somebody please make that make sense. That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense to me. Why are we doing this to ourselves? I don't get this. Why are we doing this to ourselves? We can still protect our citizens and show love to other countries, other nations, and take in more immigrants, but we can still protect ourselves. Why are we doing this to ourselves, man? And why would you vote for somebody who's willing to do this to us? I don't get this, man.
Iranian nationals, 520 Syrian nationals, and 3,000 Uzbek nationals.
To suggest that we have to build a wall across our southern border because there are terrorists who are trying to invade the country. It couldn't be farther from the truth.
It couldn't be further from the truth. And that's why I cannot back her. I cannot back her at all. All right, so Ricky Smiley goes on to his talk show, and this is what he says to all black people who are in support of Donald J. Trump.
One of those governors would have been a great choice for Kamala Harris. I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. And y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like that's just garbage.
Yeah,
it's just garbage.
Can everybody we be united on anything?
Can't agree on a damn bucket of chicken. One person want a hot dog.
I always complain.
Black folks get on my damn nerves, man. Why everybody making all these celebrities making all these videos going off on Kamala Harris and stuff, and then the black men, Kamala Harris didn't prosecute you and treated you bad in court. I got treated bad in court too, but I'm with her because a vote for her. If you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can vote for who you want to, but don't be trying to encourage other people and sit up there and put bad stuff. Where's that same energy for Donald Trump?
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, don't vote for him. It is what it is.
Y'all not even out here doing real research. And look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community or things that black people benefit from a lot. We need to stand with her. Yes. We need to stand with her. She's great. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on. That's the only thing y'all care about is black. She's black. He's black. They black. They need to be the first black. We can have a black run this thing. Let's see how it will be with a black woman now. We had a black man. Let's see how it be with a black woman. Y'all playing games is what you're doing. You don't understand that you're playing Russian roulette with people's lives simply because of racism. Let's keep it a buck. You want to talk about racism? I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. Some of the most racist people in the world are black people. Yeah, I said it, and I'm not taking it back. I know it for a fact, Jack. And here we are. He's doing this entire huge rant about shutting down all black people if they don't vote for Kamala, because we supposed to get together and we supposed to get in a group and say, okay, black people, who we going to vote for? We going back the black woman? Yes, all the black people. We got all the black people. Let's go. All the black people are backing the black woman. Well, first of all, she ain't black. All right. She's Indian and she's Jamaican. Is she's black in color? Yes, she's black in color. She's colored. You know what I mean? Her and Obama, the same hue. They the same shade. You know what I mean? She went to a HBCU. So does white people. So does Asian people. So let's not even go down that bag. But it's dumb as hell to say that we want to vote for somebody simply because they are black. That's dumb as hell. But guess what? Dr. Umar Johnson has, he came out and he has something to say for Mr. Ricky Smiley. So listen to this right here. This is for Ricky Smiley for this same exact thing. Listen.
Black vote ain't for sale no more. Black vote ain't for sale. We bartering on business. We standing on business. Bring us some tangibles or get out of my face. Ricky Smiley, I love you. But crying on the radio for Kamala Harris, my brother, that's an all-time low. Don't do that again, Ricky Smiley. Don't you get on your radio show and cry for Kamala. Don't you do that, my brother. If you want to cry for Kabama Harris, you do that in the privacy of your house. But if we're going to be honest, Steve Harvey and Ricky Smiley, and I love you.
Now, y'all heard what he said, right? He called her Kabama Harris. He said, Ricky Smiley, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris. Steve Harvey, if you want to cry for Kabama Harris. He know what's happening. He know what's happening. He know who's running the White House right now. Kabama. Kabama? Okay. All right. Never mind.
Both. No hate to my big brothers. But if we're going to be honest, Ricky Smiley and Steve Harvey, y'all only carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Can we please be honest?
Now, the reason why I said they got paid is because look at this right here. Dr. Umar, can you see it? Okay, it says Dr. Umar reveals that Kamala Harris's team offered him $10,000 for an interview with Kamala Harris, and says Kamala Harris's team is paying Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, and other celebrities to shame Black people into voting for Kamala Harris, or Kabama Harris, as he so nicely, elegantly put it.
Can we see? I want y'all to understand, overstand, and understand what King Kong is talking about. Y'all carried on because y'all got paid to carry on. Kamala Harris and the Democratic plantation is paying you celebrities, paying you to shame Black people into voting. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of that vote. Y'all know we're not going to get nothing out of the vote, but they being paid. Y'all being bought. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. I don't want your money, but we can definitely do the interview. They offer me $10K for an interview with Kamala Harris. Yes, we can do the interview. Keep your damn money. King Kong consciousness ain't for sale. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. I'm one of the real ones. Silverback Garvey Gorilla. Don't come to me with no propositions for money.
I mean, well, just because you're not doing the interview for money, but you're still going to do the interview, don't make you better than other people. I'm just saying. You're still doing the interview. You're still giving her shine. You're still allowing her to get a bump off of your name. When people see you talking to her and y'all having the conversations that you will have, will you bring the same energy to her that you're bringing to Ricky Smiley? So I do understand that you are not a man to sell your soul, and that's beautiful. That is absolutely phenomenal. But unless you're going to bring the same exact energy to her, then it's pointless. It's pointless. Now, I mean, this is something that we like to do when we want to lift ourselves up over other people and act like we're better than people. I get it. I completely get it. And a lot of people are selling their daggone souls. They really are. But and you clearly are not. You clearly don't want to sell your soul at all. But if you're going to do the interview, my advice to you is get paid for it. That's what I say. That's what I say. I say get paid for it. That's what I say. But since we're talking about Kamala, let's end it on this note right now. So Trump said something about Kamala when he was talking, and he mentioned the policies that Kamala will bring out the next time that she pulls up and she starts speaking again. So this is what Trump believed that Kamala will say when she starts doing interviews again.
Kamala Harris won't end the economic crisis. She will only make it worse. And why hasn't she done it? She talks about it. She's doing a plan. You know, she's going to announce it this week, maybe. She's waiting for me to announce it so she can copy it.
Let me tell you something about Trump, and this is something that they hate about him. He has comedic timing. He knows when to stop, let it breathe, and let his crowd take in what he just now said. Enjoy that. Like the pregnant pause was on point.
Waiting for me to announce it so she
Watch
can
this.
copy it.
He's good at this. And anybody who claimed that he's an old dude that don't know where he is, don't know his name, he's losing his mind and all that stuff, you're talking about Biden. You're mixing up the two, you're mixing up the two white dudes, all right? You're talking about Biden. If you're talking about he's an old dude, he don't know where he is, he don't know his name, he don't know his age, he don't know where his wife is, he don't know who she is, he don't know how to walk upstairs or downstairs, he don't know how to, you're talking about Biden. You're not talking about Trump. This dude right here, he speaks so much that it's effortless. It's effortless. And he's been talking about saving the country for so long that his policies are still that. That's what I need for y'all to understand, man. I don't agree with everything Trump says. 1000% I don't agree with everything he says, but I'm just saying in comparison, Trump's policies versus the Democratic policies, hands down, Trump. But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van. Now we are all the LFR family. If you have not hit the like button or shared this already, please make sure you do so. Love y'all, man. I'm about to go upstairs, take care of myself, and try to rid myself of whatever it is that my body is fighting. And it said COVID, but I'm not accepting that in the name of Jesus. Amen. Shout out to all of you guys for pulling up. Thank you to all of my blues, all of my blues. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Shout out to Lou Valentino for going live during the same exact content at the same exact time. And we didn't know that. He texted me like, bruh, we're going live at the same time, 8:10, doing the same exact. I wouldn't have done it because Lou is he's a monster on this on YouTube, man. He's a monster on YouTube. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jeff. I appreciate you, bruh. This is Yankee Jeff. It's not your fault. If y'all not already following this YouTube channel, please do so. All right, I'm out, man. Love y'all. Continue to love yourselves and take care of yourselves.